look what we found to try to start today. Thanks for coming back to the channel. I don't know if you remember, maybe you can't see it, but I started that tractor over at Patrick's about a year ago, and this gentleman bought it. And he told me about this right here. And I asked him about coming down here and starting it, and he said, have at it. But I believe it's a 12, right? I'm not a... Here's some information right here. Let's see what it is. That's just got that's the serial number. 81J? Yeah. It's 81J2380. That's going to tell a lot of people that knows about cat stuff what they need to know. It'll help them. It will help. I don't know how long it's been for, since it's been started or since it's ran. Looks like it's been a while. As you can tell, the exhaust has run out, but he put a bucket over it, which was a good thing. I don't know what year it is, but I tried when I Google in the serial number, it may tell us what year it is, everything about it. Six cylinder. It's hot out here. I got here it's probably about 12 o'clock. Right in the heat of the day. It's not terribly like it was, but it's still hot enough. Hey, I'm assuming there's where you put the oil in at. Briars. There it is. Had to get up here. Oh, that thing ain't got. That don't have no oil showing on it. Yeah, I may have to come back to this one. He may have the oil drained out of it. I'll call before I even attempt to start it. That was loose. Oh, did you hear that? It was sealed. Yeah. Oh, howdy. I don't know. Sounded like it's sealed, but it might not have been. Yeah, he's got a bucket to keep the water out of it. You know, these old things right here has really got some pulling power. A friend of mine's, this was years ago, and I think it was probably a Fiat Alice that he was running then. But he had a dozer stuck in a pond, and he got up there with his Fiat Alice grader, and he was able to pull that dozer out with it. I'm not saying it was sunk, but these have some tremendous pulling power. What you call a knuckle buster. Am I right about that? I think so. They're loose. That helps. Oh yeah, that helps. I just wonder how that. I'm guessing there's a hydraulic pump in there that turns gears in here, and once you engage it, it spins this shaft, which turns these drive motors down here through these shafts. And I guess what I'm saying is it gets its power right here from hydraulics right there. I believe I call that the moorboard. Moorboard. I believe I said it right. Guys, I don't want to ever act like I know everything, because I don't. I've been around this stuff. Not a lot on graders, of course, but like everybody else that fools with stuff, you see them like this quite a bit. People's bought them for their driveways. He is on a long driveway here, and probably over half a mile driveway, and that's probably why he got it. Fix his driveway. Oh boy, I just stepped in that hole right there. I just kind of interested to see if there's a way to see if anything's under here that'll show us anything. Okay, no, I don't know. I'm gonna say that's a PTO driving that gearbox, which is driving that up there. I'm guessing that's where it's getting its power from. And the wasp, look at them under there waiting on me. Let me get out of here. They did have a canopy. You tell it bolted there, and right there is where the cab was. Make it look bigger anyway, right? We'll bring some water and put in it. I've got some air from our Harbor Freight air compressor. Hey, I did see coming through Sampson today, I seen a service truck that had the same air compressors I got from Harbor Freight on the back of his truck. Okay, I'm back. It's the next morning, a lot cooler than it was. I went and got some used oil, motor oil that I had at the house. It's good oil that come out of a pickup. It might not be the exact, but it'll do. It's better than none. We're gonna get this topped off. I found another wasp nest over there where I was checking the serial number earlier, trying to see if I might find out a year, and they were just coming out of there. But I'm not going to fool with the wasp nest under to the bottom of it just yet. I want to make sure that the engine's not locked up, see if it'll spin over, and even see if it'll start. And then I can go under there and fool with that as I go to try to see if it'll move. I don't feel like fooling with the wasp if I don't have to. Let's get some oil in this thing. Hopefully there's no wasp on this side. I'll show you here in a minute where those wasps was after we get through right here. Okay, there's that. Okay, easy enough, easy enough. When y'all say something like I just said easy enough, do y'all repeat yourself like that, or is that just me? I don't know why I did that. Crazy. Oh yeah, I didn't have a... Alright. Let's see what kind of mess I can make. I didn't miss too bad. Well, there was a whole gallon if it got on the stick. This actually is new oil. Hey, if I don't get it right there, I don't know. Yeah, it's coming up a little bit. We're gonna be good now. Okay. I guess over the years that it's just leaked. Hope we have more fuel than we did motor oil. But hey, I bought some fuel too. I got some left over from when I started that Peterbilt that was in the accident. If you haven't seen that video, check us out. Oh boy. I just have to use my man hands. That right there is for the electric pump. That's good. That's good. We'll get some fuel to it if we got any. See what we got. Oh, we got plenty of fuel. This thing, man, this thing right here is making fuel. Look at that. I'm gonna put the batteries right here and get them hooked to the starter to see if it'll start. All right. Let's see what we can do here. You know, you got to get these things tight as possible. And let's see if I'm... Okay. I guess I've got it on there right. I don't see any sparking up to the regular. Well, it's working. I feel it pumping. You might not can hear it, but I feel it. I'm having to borrow. I cannot believe that I've come this far without a nut to hold that battery cable in tight. I've searched my truck. I don't know what happened to them. So I'm gonna have to borrow this. I hope it don't leak. But I'm gonna put it right back on there when I get through. All right, that feels good. I'm just gonna bump it over in the cab, see if it spins. If it starts, you'll get to see it. If it's locked up, we're gonna call it good. Contact. Why isn't the fan turning? That belt is terribly loose. I'm gonna spray just a little bit of ether on in there to get that started. See if it'll pull some of it up. Let's see if we get a better idea on this side one of the belt. It's got to be doing something on that pulley. Let's see what's up. Those wasps are right here under that frame. On the other side of that frame. Let's see what happens. It's smoking. Look at this. Come on. This thing won't fire. If I just kept on to it, it might have did it a minute ago. Okay, get a little bit more ether. Okay. Let's see what that does. It was smoking. I'm right here in case I need to throttle down some. get up there and spray ether and hit the button too. Alright, let me see if that's, yeah. Looks like that's about halfway. Looks like they've used ether a lot of times to start it. Alright, I'm getting up here with the wasp bar. Hopefully they won't fly and get a hold to me. See if it'll do it without ether this time. That's why you call them knuckle busters. I guess I need to sit in there and try to clutch it and see if I can get any of that stuff to move while I'm here, huh? All right, I'm not going to run it long. Let's see what we can do. I don't know if they left when I started it, but I don't see any wasps in any of these nests that I thought I saw yesterday. So I'm gonna get back up there, sit in the seat. I got my truck close by if I have to bail out. And I'm gonna, oh man, let me check see about getting air in the tires. Okay, I'm gonna see if it cranks back up without ether. I'm gonna jump in there and see if I can get some of that to work. Clutch in. Woo. All right, there's the leaning of the steering tires. There's the adjustment of that. You have it. Do you see why they call them the knuckle busters? Okay, that turns your blade that way. I don't know what this one's doing. Steering works. Let's see if it'll go in gear. It will. There's the transmission pattern right there. Of course, there's the fuel. There's the fuel, the starter button, the gauges. These two outside ones lifted the blade up. I believe this one, I don't know, I can't remember just exactly what. But everything on it works. I think you understand now. If you didn't know why they call them knuckle busters, that's why they call them knuckle busters. But it'll go in gear. Everything works. I'm not saying it's for sale. I don't think it is. These old things don't have as much value as they used to have. But if you know exactly what it is with the serial number and the model number, if you would leave a comment, because I'm interested to know if it's a 12 series or just what it is and about what year you think it is. All that's interesting to me.